Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's another video about why the Pirates suck. I know that's what the last couple videos have been about. But I will shove it down your throat until we get the point across here. Because Bob Lang's been investigated many times, but that's not why we're here. Yes, he has been investigated many times. You know, people think that parents think that screaming at the kids, but they do something wrong, it's gonna make them get their head in the game. Or, being intimidating. But it's not intimidating at all. Because at the end of the day, does the kid eventually listen? And this is coming from me being a kid myself. Does the kid eventually listen? No. Now, if I get screamed at, I'm going to listen. But most kids don't listen when they're screamed at because they don't think it's intimidating. They're just wasting their voice box. So the kids don't listen. And that just, yelling. And this is frustration, which is what I want to talk about. The most frustrating, embarrassing losses the Pirates have suffered this season. And you've probably seen the games. Do you know what they are? The one against Houston immediately comes to mind, 8-3 and 9-4, bottom of the eighth loss. The one against Philly, 6-0 in the third inning, 8-3. We were up, 2 deficits, loss. 2-0 in the top of the ninth against the Cardinals at home, loss. We suffered in the second game against the Rays, suffered loss. 2 outs, past the 10th inning against the Giants. We were up 6-4, 2 outs, lost. What's another one? Oh, the Cubs 5-0 and then 6-2 and loss. Really? We're gonna sit here and pretend. We have many failed comebacks where we're down 3+ runs and we actually get in the game, tired to get close and still lost. I'm not gonna get into any of those here, but there's failed comebacks. There's also complete comebacks, miracles I call them, like the one against the Dodgers, and that was the second game against the Dodgers. The third game against the Dodgers was what I consider a failed comeback, and then the second game against the Athletics. And yeah. What is another game that needs to come to mind here? Embarrassing. I think I know these right off the top of my head. But I think I pretty much covered the big ones. The Astros won 9-4, 8-3. Phillies won 6-0, 8-3. The Cubs 5-0, 6-2. 2 outs, 6-4. Past the 10th inning against the Giants. 2 outs, up by 2. And that's like the Astros, because the Astros, when we were up 9-4, bottom of the 8th, get to 2 outs and they still score 6 runs. Hey, no, go see there, puppies. Puppies, no. Here's dogs barking. I think I covered the abysmal ones. That is why. Of course, I was way before, or that might have been during the channel's existence. I'm not sure. Or I think it has been, but I didn't even know I was gonna start pirate reviews. And even I would have probably wanted to cover them, but I'm covering it now. You cannot do that. We should be way better than what our record indicates. We're playing better than what our record indicates because those are the types of games that we lost. That's why our record reflects that. That's why our record's way worse, because we're playing better, because we should have won those games. And it's after the 6th inning where the pitching just gets abysmal. Absolutely. And so that's where this leaves us. I'm gonna go, but just for this one, don't do that. Don't blow leads. Especially when you're up 6+ and still lose.